Happy Wednesday, Arboretum students. It's great to be with you. Today we're going to learn a little bit more about empathy. I know we talked about it a couple months ago, but it's a really powerful feeling and emotion, and it's worth spending a little bit more time on. So empathy means that you actually feel how someone else is feeling. You put yourself in their place, or sometimes we joke about when we're in school, put yourself in someone else's shoes and actually feel how they feel. Doesn't mean that you're gonna really swap shoes, but put yourself in their place and you actually feel how they're feeling. So if something happened to my friend that was sad and my friend told me about it, well, my heart actually is hurting and I actually feel sad. I'm putting myself in my friend's place and feeling those emotions. That is empathy. And then I'm gonna say something really caring to try to support and make my friend feel better. If my friend shared something really exciting that happened, I am gonna feel excited and happy too. That event didn't really happen to me, but I'm putting myself in that person's place and I feel those same feelings just because I'm sharing in the joy of what happened to my friend. Well, that's a really cool feeling and a really neat emotion. So I thought we'd spend a little bit more time talking about it. If I were feeling empathy for my friend Louie here, I do feel empathy. He is home alone all day and sleeps all day. So I often put myself in his place and think, he wants some exercise. And when we've all had a busy day and no one wants to go walk him in the cold, I advocate for Louie. That means I fight for what's good, right for him. And I tell my kids, okay, he needs a walk. So I show empathy with Louie. I put myself in his little paws and I think, oh, he needs a walk because he's been home all day by himself. That is empathy. I also feel empathy every day when I watch the news. I see sometimes sad things happening on the news. I don't know those people, but I put myself in their place and I actually feel how that would feel to have some of those difficult things that happen in our world happen. And that is empathy. That is a really powerful emotion that helps us to show caring and kindness and be a kind friend to others and be a helpful family member. Putting yourself in someone else's place and you actually feel how they feel. So there are a couple of very short videos. One of them is a read aloud of this book called We're All Wonders. And it's about a little boy, Augie, who has a facial difference, meaning he was born and his face looks different than my face or your face might look. And it's a wonderful story about really showing empathy, putting yourself in someone else's place, and how would you want to be treated? We all want to be treated with kindness and respect, and just how would you treat Augie? Probably if you saw him on the street, I bet many of you would just smile at him and say hello, and if he came to our school, invite him to play. Well, in the story, not everyone treats other people with empathy. Sometimes people might put someone down or make fun of someone because of some difference or whatever. And so empathy helps us to make decisions where we always decide kindness, show kindness, and if you always think, okay, I'm gonna put myself in this person's shoes and how would I wanna be treated? You'll never go wrong. Okay, so the activity asks you to share a time when you showed empathy. And another question in the activity is, how would you show empathy to Augie? So you have a couple of choices and I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks for visiting today.